Hi, I'm back with the final part of the video. We'll be finishing off the blouse here. I had left with the attachment of the loop strip. I finished attaching it. I've done one seam here and one seam here. So I have a rectangular seam running around it. It fixes it nicely. Now we have to trim off the extra bits from the neck. So fold this loop seam inside, place it in here with the hook strip, place the necks together with their shoulders aligned, place them down and check. I have a little bit jutting out. I'll just trim that out. So I have a nice neat neck. Now I had shown you the bias strip preparation in the previous video. Iron it out, fold it and iron it out. Keep it with a little projection outside along the neck. And start sewing. We'll take a 1/4 seam allowance. I prefer the other neck for my easy, convenient sewing. The part of the neck. Keep a little projection outside. Sew with a 1/4 seam allowance. Don't stretch the bias tape too much. Gently place it along the curves with a little allowance, very little allowance, and curve up along the shape of the neck. Gently. Don't push in too much, don't pull out too much. While going to the portion in the straight bit of your neck, the fold is very important. I'll show you how I fold it. Near the place where the L shape comes, I'll place my thumb, fold the strip out to form a triangle and fold it back in. I'll place my phone there and show you what is happening. I made a triangle and brought it back. Now I'll sew along this line. Only a portion of the fold will be caught in the sewing. Hope you were able to see the bit. I'll show it again in this end. I stop a little ahead and make an outward fold that forms a triangle. Then make a 90-degree fold again. And it forms a small triangular flap there. I'll sew along this line. These tutorials are my way of giving back to the community. I don't have any specific gadgets now to help me with the recording. I don't want to buy anything new in these times. And I'm very pathetic with my knowledge of gadgets, so finding an app to suit all the clubbing of videos and all that is going to take quite a time for me to understand and use. That's why I'm making small part by part videos with what I have in hand. Again, while coming to the curve, don't stretch too much. Gently keep the fabric along the curve along, sew along the curve. Let there be little allowance. Let the fabric get adjusted to it. If you stretch, the neck will become too wide, so don't stretch too much. And here we go. I'll come to the tip. Let's just have a 1/4 inch staying out and trim the extras. After this, you'll have to you have to sew with your hand for the hemming and make the loops and hooks by hand sewing. Now we have something like this that has been sewn. Fold it again, fold it inside and fold it exactly on the seam. Before folding it exactly on the seam, that's a little bit of thread left there. Fold the extra projection inside and close this and this. So you will have only this seam, the joint seam between these two that is being seen. Now you will hold it this way and do the hemming. Before that, if you want, you can do a stitch along this line to give only a nice finish to this. And it also prevents the bit of the unfinished seam there from jetting or moving down and coming in way of your hand sewing. Just next to the joint portion, we do a stitch. This also gives a perfect ironing feel to the strip that we've attached to the neck as it goes under the needle. Pull it in and do hemming with hand. And once you attach the hooks and loops, the blouse is all ready to go. When you come to this portion, make sure the folds are all good. Make a nice neat fold with no extra bulge anywhere. So your blouse is almost ready. Once you finish your hand sewing work, it's all ready to go. If you have any doubts, any clarifications, please put them down in the comments. In the description section, I'll put the links to the other parts of the video for easy reference. I'll put the links to other parts of the total procedure. Do write to me if you have any issues or if you don't understand what is being done. I'll try to clarify your doubts. And do hit a like button if you understood the procedure. And the only part that is left now is your side. And I forgot about it. Now you've given a 2-inch seam allowance. So if the blouse was very well fitted, this 2-inch seam allowance will work perfectly. So mark 2 inches from the hip, 2 inches from the armhole, and 2 inches from your arm round, and make a seam there. I'm going to do that straight because I know my blouse fits well, so I don't have to worry about this. If you have any extra part of the sleeve that's projecting out, just trim it. So I'm going to join the sides. Once you do your trial run of with one seam, and if everything fits perfectly, go around and do the other seams at 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch distance based on you taking 1.5 inch seam in the beginning or 1/2 inch seam in the beginning. If you had taken only 1/2 inch seam, 1.5 inch seam for the side, then go ahead and do 1/4 inch distant seams. And if you had taken 2 inch seam allowance in the beginning, make 1/2 inch seams. If you had maintained all your seams in the perfect order, all the edges will join up perfectly. Same on the other side. Doing long videos is a bit exhausting. I'm forgetting certain things. I'm making a 2 inch seam, 2 inch marking. If you're not comfortable doing the side seam straight away, you can pin them up, check if the edges are meeting, and then sew it up. I prefer this method of attaching the sleeve rather than the curve, making the sleeve separately and the body separately and then attaching, because altering the blouse is very easy in this. You just have to rip off the seams, and you can alter your blouses once if your size changes. It makes it easy. So your blouse is almost ready. Once you do the hooks and loops and the hand hemming, blouse is all ready to try on. Make a blouse quickly and let me know your thoughts, and let me see how I can help you. So the blouse is almost ready. I'll show you my reference blouse instead of this because it's all done. So the blouse is all ready. Once you finish off your handle, I'll put all the links in the description section. Try it and let me know your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.